As a minimalist, I am very reluctant, I would say, to bring things into my home. It's more than just being intentional. Like, I'm actually reluctant to bring anything new into my space to a fault sometimes. I'm sure it annoys a lot of people how much thought I give something before allowing it to come into my space because I know how much it impacts me. But there are some things that do make their way into my humble abode that I find very helpful, very convenient, and really quality, like increases the quality of my daily life. So I'm going to be sharing some of those things that I've brought into my space in 2023 with you today. Some of these are things that I purchased that were very cheap. Some of these are higher quality items. They may have been gifts. They may have been from brands that I've worked with that I really admired and felt like they had high quality products that I've gotten value out of. This entire video is not sponsored. Believe me, many brands wanted to sponsor this video, and I said no. Whenever I do any kind of gift guides or ideas of things that people could potentially spend money on as the subject of the video, I don't like to have those videos sponsored. So these are all my feelings, my opinions regarding my space. I'm going to leave as many links as possible down in the description. If there are some things that I happen to have a discount code for, then I'll leave those as well so that you can see, oh, you can get 10% off of this, 40% off of this, just because I happen to have discount links that go with some of these things. We did recently, probably in the past couple of months, hit 50,000 subscribers. And I am so grateful to all of you who show up and watch and leave the amazing feedback in the comments. I want to give something back to you. So if you see something in this video that you think would make a really cool item for a giveaway, or maybe it's not in this video, maybe it's something you've seen that I've used in a different video that you think would make a good idea for a giveaway, I have a link down in the description, and I would love to know what your vote is for a giveaway item, and then we'll draw names and I will give something back to you wonderful viewers who have helped to support me all of these years. So we're going to be starting with some of just the little simple things that I brought into my home that I thought were really good purchases or were really good things to bring in. And I'm going to end with just my bomb favorites. All right, so number one on my list is throw pillow covers for my pillows in the living room. I went through quite a variety of throw pillow covers. I actually brought them up here so I can show you. Most of the throw pillow covers that I bought were not really high quality. They were really stringy, they came apart, they were rough material, the zippers weren't great. But I found these that were actually a really good price. They were like $20 for a set of 4. And they're really soft material, kind of velvety type material, and they've held up really well. So these, I'm really glad that I finally am not bothered by the variety of pillow casings that are going on in my living room. Here's another one that I have back here. So you can see this is the like kind of light beige color and a darker gray color. It comes with 4 different colors that all complement each other. Next up, I would say, is this SanDisk 2 terabyte external hard drive that is a solid state drive, so it works really fast. And as somebody who's a YouTuber, I'm constantly needing to store Final Cut Pro files, video files, B-roll footage and clips and all of that good stuff. And so I finally did get to a ridiculous point where I was constantly having to delete things off of my computer or off of my cloud storage. I did days worth of research and I came up with this SanDisk 2 terabyte. And so far it's been working really great. It's like the perfect size. It's like the size of a credit card or something, but it's a soft rubberized type of material. Next up is eyeglasses. So just this year, I started having trouble with my vision, and it turns out an astigmatism that I've had for years has gotten much worse. My go-tos for glasses are always Zenni Optical and EyeBuyDirect. I love both of these online companies. You can find some really affordable eyeglass options. You can get them with the blue light tint. So the first one that I got was from Zenni Optical. That was this set here. I know you've seen me wear them in videos if you watch a lot of my videos. So this set is blue light filtered and it's anti-reflective, which is why I was able to wear it in videos. I just have to make sure that the light isn't hitting it straight on. And then EyeBuyDirect has my newest prescription. They come in these cute little yellow cases. And I just thought that these glasses from them, they feel really high quality. And I think that they're such a cute fashion statement. It's the way it has these gold sides and I don't know. So glasses had to make the cut because I can see much more sharply now. I like that I can have places to go online and be able to get glasses that are under $100. And again, I've never worked with them. I have no affiliate link, no sponsorship. I just happened to have recently gotten these glasses that I was really excited about. And now I'm able to see much more clearly and play World of Warcraft with my husband better. So I've talked a lot about cable management boxes, which I just started using this year, and I do really enjoy it. It's not something that I think a lot about, which is a good thing, right? Because the cords aren't bothering me, so I'm not really thinking about them. But whenever I look at my purchases and I realize that I did buy those, they were definitely a good quality purchase, and they weren't very expensive. I want to say they were in the $20 to $30 range, but you get a set of 3, and there are tons of different brands that you can get from. I only have a couple of baby things that I'm going to share because I know that this doesn't apply to everybody. Not everyone has an infant. Keep in mind, Chloe was born in November, so there were many things that we had before 2023 when she was a newborn and a little baby infant. The things that I had to give an honorable mention to are her high chair, which I think is really adorable and modern looking, and I like the way that it kind of goes with my dining room instead of being an eyesore in the middle of my dining room. From somebody who cares about my space, also, it's really sturdy. It works well for her. We haven't had any issues of like food going off the sides, not any more so than you would with any other type of high chair. I would definitely buy it again. And then also our baby gates, the retractable baby gates. I didn't know that things like this existed until I started looking for baby gates, and I'm so happy that we went this route. Honestly, I wish that we had gone this route on all of our baby gates. We have one that's in the living room that is just kind of permanently in place, at least until we move it, that everybody else seems to like, but I much prefer the retractable ones that are basically not there unless you need them. The only downside is that you do have to install them. Okay, back to the fun stuff. One thing that we purchased at the beginning of 2023, and I've used this so many times since then. I've told you guys many times before that Matt and I are big on massages. We got this hot stone massage kit, and you plug it in. It takes like 15 minutes to heat up. I'm trying to remember how much it was. It may have been like $70 or $75, but it comes with like a ton of different stones. So it has this little insert in it, and it has just all of these different stones, different size stones. And what's cool about it, and the reason that I chose this one instead of others, is that it comes in this laptop size case. And this is where it warms. This is the warmer. This is everything. It's got the plug that's in the zipper. And so you just take the plug out of the zipper, plug it in, and it warms up, adding the heat and the essential oils. It just makes it kind of a special experience. So I'm really glad that we purchased these, and we do enjoy using them. This silicone pouch makeup brush holder, which actually could be used for so many different things, which is why I'm bringing it up. Initially, I was getting tired of having all of my makeup brushes in the same big zipper bag as all of my makeup. And so, having to dig through and find the little thin brush down at the bottom was just getting a little irritating for me. I stole my daughter's chopstick holder from the utensils drawer in the kitchen, which she immediately caught on to and was like, no, we're gonna have to find another solution for this. So looking online, I found this silicone makeup brush pouch, and I thought that this thing was so cool because, it keeps its shape. And I'm just thinking of all of the different uses. I'm thinking of getting more to use in different areas. All the different uses that you could have for pouches, silicone pouches, especially the ones that are puffed out like this. So they're not flat Ziploc style bag pouches, which I haven't had the most luck with. We use a lot of bins and a lot of little dishes and stuff, but I haven't used a whole lot of pouches. And I think that this could be game changing for some of my drawer organizations. Next up is my Cozy Earth towels. So I brought a couple of these in just as an example. These are really soft. I don't know if I would call them plush, but they're like super padded. And the outside is waffle, so it dries really fast, but the inside is like this really unique material. It's not terry cloth. These are all made out of bamboo, by the way. It's not terry cloth, but it's kind of like terry cloth, but it's much softer. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like really thick and textured and absorbent. And so I was really impressed with these towels. These were one of the things that were voted as one of Oprah's favorite things of, I don't know, some year recently, 2019 or something. And so I did try them out, and I would say that they live up to the hype. They're really good, solid towels. They offer kind of the best of both worlds, with the waffle on one side and with the really soft plush on the other side. So I've been very happy with those. Next up would have to be my laptop bed tray is what it's called, but I use it for everything. This thing is pretty large. I don't know how much you can see, but it is very large, and it's got these like sled type of bases, so I'm able to pull it back and forth on my bed, which was an issue that I had with my wooden stand that I had before, is that it had just straight wooden peg legs that if I tried to move it, it felt like it was ripping my comforter. So I like that this has the sled legs. It has adjustable heights. It has, of course, adjustable tilts. Like if I open that up, then I don't want to do it and have everything fall off, but if I open this up, then it will tilt this entire tabletop. It has a drawer, which actually holds like all of my memory cards and my USBs, and it even is big enough to hold my dongles when I'm not using them. This little piece right here, that comes off, but it holds the laptop in place, and this is Chloe's favorite plaything. But also it's very necessary to keep my laptop from sliding off of the table. This looks absolutely ridiculous. This table has been really great, and it's super easy to put away too because these legs actually just fold in like that. There goes my mouse. It doesn't look like it, but this is actually a very physically active video. I keep getting up and getting down and grabbing new things. This is the next thing on my list, and it is a camera and laptop backpack. So let me show you what I mean. So it is a black backpack. Looks pretty basic, right? We've got the zipper in the front, water bottle holder over here on the side, or a place to drop your cell phone, whatever the case may be. And then in the main part of the bag, you've got, this is where I keep like my purse. And it's pretty shallow on the main part of the bag. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom. I'll show you why here in a second. And then the laptop can slide in the back. But the reason I bought it, it also has a really cool, convenient zipper spot on the side for all of my camera equipment. So it comes all the way out. Right now, obviously, I'm using my camera because that's what I'm talking to you on, but it holds my entire DSLR and my extra lens and any extra caps. You know, there are a lot of times where I want to go out and work and bring my laptop and things to work with and my purse that I need in order to drive. But I also find that sometimes I wish I had my camera on me because I want to get some footage, or I have an idea, or I see something that I want to capture. And so this just allows me to keep everything in one place. And in fact, for the most part, I've stopped using a purse and just started using this. And then if I just need to run into the store and I don't need my whole bag, then I just open it up and I grab my tiny little minimal purse and go do what I need to do. Next up is my Simply Earth Essential Oil Kits. I've been using these for well over a year now. And what I really love about the brand is that 13% of all of their profits go to help stopping human trafficking, which I think is a really unique and cool charity to have to be participating with. So I'm really a big fan of the work that they're doing, but also their products are just really good. You know, when you go to Amazon or something, even if you're looking at the reviews, you never know the quality of essential oils that you're getting. And also, I don't think of True Earth as just an essential oils company, because what they do that's really cool is that they send you recipes and they send you extra ingredients and show you how to make your own things, how to make your own cleaning products, how to make your own, you know, skincare products and bath products. And I've tried it and I've been pleasantly surprised at how well my homemade products stand up against just like the store-bought products that I had been using for years. So I don't know, this kind of opened me up to a whole new world of how to make your own things and how to make things smell unique and interesting and beautiful inside of your home. And so I definitely think that it's something that has brought value to my life for this year. While I didn't start using them as a brand anew in 2023, I did start using some of their new recipe kits in 2023. And some particular ones that I liked are, they had a cleaning set, one where you could make your own cleaning products, which I thought was really cool because that was something that I was looking to do to kind of ditch even more of the cleaning products than I already have. And they started this whole skincare set that I got really into, where you can make your own mud masks and like face treatments and stuff, which were really good. So anyway, I've just been a big fan of Simply Earth, and I definitely think that they are worth a mention. A few months back, I came across this magical little store called Staghorn Mercantile. The inside of the store is like I could buy the entire store and fill my home with it. Everything in there is just my style. It feels earthy, you know, organic. It is a plant shop. I historically have not done great with keeping plants alive, but I have been able to keep their plants alive because they give you a little card of exactly how to take care of the plant. And also they did just such a good job of taking care of the plants before you buy them, as opposed to like, you know, going to a grocery store to buy a plant and you don't know how they've been tending to it or if it's about to die when you take it home. This is a Chinese money plant, and I think that it is the most adorable little thing. It's even grown some since I've had it here. I keep this one in my bathroom window for the time being, but when it gets really big and starts spreading out, I'll probably move it. My large Hoya plant. Now I bought several different plants from them, but these are the ones that stood out as my favorites. And this little guy, or big guy, I guess I should say, I fell in love with when I saw it in the window of the shop. It's just so unwieldy is the word that I keep using because I can't think of anything better to use, but just like the stems are kind of going all over the place and it's just living its life and doing its own thing, which I think is really cool. So this is a Hoya plant, as I've come to learn. It's doing really well. It hasn't gotten sick or upset or anything with me yet, and so it is like my new very favorite plant. And then the next thing that also came from Staghorn, which may not be the cleanest right now, but that is the pots. These kind of ceramic, clay, beige pots. They're not actually very expensive. I just love the color of them and the texture, and they're so simple. If you've watched my recent videos, then you know that I painted my entire bathroom to get as close to this color as I could. I tried to match my bathroom to the color of this pot. My Cozy Earth sheets. These I was not sure that I was going to love because I was already using some really high quality viscose bamboo sheets. These are also viscose bamboo, and it took me a long time to find the perfect sheet before these. And after the first wash, I feel like is when I really started seeing how great these sheets are. These are another one of the things that was on Oprah's favorite things. So after the first wash, they really started getting this whole soft, smooth bamboo type of material as opposed to like kind of the silky satin type of material. Number 17 for me is their loungewear, which again, you probably seen me wear in like at least 50% of my videos over the past year. I'm wearing it right now. So this is their viscose bamboo charcoal gray. I can't remember like which version of top it is, but it's the one that goes with their jogger pants, their viscose bamboo jogger pants, which I also own. Actually, I own two sets of these. I have one in the charcoal gray, and then I have a set in the ivory white color. This is probably the one that I wear the most often. If I had to pick my favorite loungewear right now, it would probably be this charcoal gray. Although I'm quickly falling in love with these new pants that I got from them. These are like a taupe type of color, like a beige, brownish type of color. And these are also super comfy. So I've become a big fan of high quality bamboo because it has stretch, but it always pops back and I can wash them as many times as I need to, and they always come back feeling exactly the same, if not better. Next up is my sleep headphones. I've had people ask about this, and it may seem silly to put sleep headphones ahead of so many other things that I've mentioned. It's just that if I think about the things that I'm going to get really disappointed if I don't have them in the moment, this is one of those things. Whenever the battery dies on this because I've forgotten to charge it, I'm really disappointed that I don't have this to be able to wear to go to sleep. Matt can't sleep to the TV on, and I have trouble falling asleep when it's just dark and quiet. And so this little thing, you know, for years before I got this one, I had another one that had to be plugged into the Echo Dot next to me. So I had this cord that I had to man all night long. So when I realized that they came in Bluetooth, I was super excited. So that's it. Like, it's not a fashion statement, but it does stay on my head and it is comfortable to lay on. I know everybody has different levels when it comes to comfort. For me, this works. It has really flat earpieces, and my pillows are really soft and cushiony, so I don't really even feel it being there. And I'm able to hear the TV really well, even on low. And so, yeah, I think that these things are definitely a win. I've got the little plug set up by my bed, so I don't forget to charge it because I'm really disappointed if I'm not able to use these at nighttime. Number 19 is my Cozy Earth comforter. I used my down comforter that I had prior to getting this for decades, like for 17 years or more. I used the down comforter, and I always wanted to be able to find something similar to that, something that would have the airiness but wouldn't end up clumping over time. So by the end of the lifespan of this down comforter, all of the down inside of it had shifted to other areas. And because it was sewn into squares, I couldn't even shake it back into place. It's just like there were full sections of the comforter that were just flat sheets because all of the down had shifted somewhere else. So I never knew that comforters could be filled with silk. And that is exactly what the new comforter that I have from Cozy Earth, it's filled with just sheets of silk. And it feels just as soft and airy and squishable as the down did, but it doesn't clump. It's not shifting around. So I think it's a really cool thing. I've never felt anything like this before, and definitely has been an asset to my bed situation. Number 20 is my Fitbit Inspire 3. And I know that there are other Fitbits and there are Apple Watches, and I'm sure that there are things that are better than this one that I would have enjoyed just as much, but this is what I have. And this, I've been loving it for many months now, like maybe 6 months now. I check it every day. I love that it tracks my sleeping, which is the main thing that I use it for because I'm not super great at getting in my steps, but I like to make sure that I've gotten my 8 hours of sleep. What with Chloe waking up sometimes at different hours of the night, things can get shifted around and then I'm like, I'm just tired, but I don't know how much sleep I got. So this measures the times that I'm awake and the times that I'm asleep, and that's probably the main thing that I use it for when I'm not actively working out. But I really do love this thing. I even like the way it looks. Like I like the mustard orange color. I know I might be weird in that. Matt hates the mustard orange color in just about anything, but I've owned many pieces of clothing that had this color to it. And I like that it has a slim profile. It's not like a big fat watch. And I don't know. I think that this was a really valuable purchase for me. It's something that I didn't buy on a whim. I researched these for months. I held off. I wanted to make sure that it was something that I was actually going to use and that I wasn't going to, just like buy and end up in my drawer. And so by the time I bought it, I knew that it was something that I was actually going to use and get value out of. And I definitely have. And finally, my very, very favorite thing that I've brought into my home in 2023 is the Cozy Earth pillows. I love the pillows. Filled with the same material as the comforter. They're filled with silk, not silk on the outside. The outside is viscose bamboo pillowcase, but they're filled with silk, and they are just so soft and squishy, and it really is like sleeping on a cloud, but with weight. It's not like super light. It has substance, it's heavy, which I like. I have many sponsored posts with Cozy Earth. I've been working with them as a brand for a while because I really do love their products. But they have nothing to do with this post. There was no discussion and there was no money exchanged. I just really think that they have really high quality products. And out of all of them, my favorite is the pillow right now. I love this pillow. So that's my top 21 products from 2023. Hopefully you got some value out of this, got some ideas for yourself. Again, if there are any links that you're looking for, I'm going to put as many as possible down in the description, and I'll let you know if there are any that come with certain discount codes. But otherwise, I'm very happy with the things that I shared with you today. Actually, as I was going through them, I'm like, man, I did good this year. Like I made good choices. I think that that's a win, because there are some years where I look and I'm like, why did I do that? That wasn't a good purchase. And I did not see that happening this year. So I'm kind of like, pat on my back. I'm proud of myself. And don't forget, if there are things that you saw in this video that you think would make a great giveaway, or even in other videos, there are things that I started using prior to 2023, like my Aura picture frames, that might make a really great giveaway option. So just be sure to click the link down below and let me know which one was your favorite, or which one do you think would be a really good giveaway that you might would like to have for yourself. And I will chat with you next week.